Attention investors, if your property is not selling in today's market, make sure that you actually go out to the property and look at a couple of things and understand exactly why the property is not selling. Most of the time, it comes down to price at the end of the day. However, there are times where, let's say you're running a scaled out business and your team is handling most of the work. You may go out there once, but then along the way, your project manager's overseeing it and your team's overseeing the rest of it. And essentially, I know a lot of investors that only go out to the property maybe one time, or maybe they don't go out at all and they just go based on pictures when they first purchase it, as well as when it's done being remodeled and it gets put on the market. Well, if a property's not selling, you want to make sure that you actually go out there, take a look at it. For example, I just came out to one of my properties that's been on the market maybe 60 days, which is way longer than I wanted to. I feel like it's priced right, but when I got here and we've had a ton of showings, we just haven't had the action or the offers that maybe I've wanted. So it came down to three things for me that I noticed once I actually physically came here in person. The first thing is the staging. I feel like the furniture is just very monotone and it blends in with the house in general, which I don't love. The second thing is the lighting. The lighting in here is just kind of a little bit more unique, so the stagers in hand should have put a lot more lamps in here so that we can have some good lighting. Just in general, this particular unit does get a ton of sunlight in the living room. Gorgeous unit, but it just doesn't get a ton of sunlight. And then the third thing, I saw one of the rooms, which is a seating area, that could have been laid out a lot better. They put one single chair, kind of made it like a reading nook, but I don't really love it because a lot of the room is wasted, so I think that could be buttoned up a little bit better. Once again, it's priced right. We're getting a ton of showings, but just no offers. And to me, when people get here, that tells me that something is ultimately wrong with the actual unit. So that's why I came out here. All right, keep that in mind. Let's go, let's grow.